Good day, you all. It is, of course, April 29th. That is why I'm looking up in that direction, so that way I know what day it is. Just in case you were wondering, I'm forgetful. Anyway, Christina and I am still trying to catch up on sleep, though I'm very stressed about tomorrow. I have an appointment to go to, and we have some other things we want to do too, but at the same time, just having an appointment is enough to cause me lots of anxiety. Excuse me. There, now I can stretch my arms out. Just a minute. I can stretch my arms out now. Please ignore any brand names that are not associated with us. Anyway, how you doing? Anyway, so I've been thinking about issues that people have. There's a lot of controversies in the world. A lot of people make mistakes. There's a lot of choices and decisions that come back to bite people. And there's many people whose opinion can be offensive. Now, I like to think that for the most part, being a good person is all you need. Just be a good person, do what's right. But there's always this fear that something that you see is right will eventually be considered by the rest of the world wrong. And while I hate that concept and idea, and I like to think that that's not the way it is, it's still something that I think about. Because you hear about these movie stars, political leaders, anybody who has any amount of existence in the human race to be known. Some point or another, there's going to be a certain amount of controversy about them. Or so it seems. So the question becomes, is that something that's inevitable? Is it something that we can avoid? Is it something that being a good person is all you need to avoid it? It's scary. It is, because besides the fact that when you're young and stupid, but you also have times and situations where you've been taught something your whole life, and there's no guarantee that what you've been taught is true. There's also opinions and ideas and all this stuff, and it all comes together in a head to the point where any moment we could lose pieces or parts of our entire lives. It's scary to think about, and I know it's a paranoid thing, not a realistic, thing that will happen. Is it that it doesn't matter if we've made mistakes? It's about asking for forgiveness, being open about the mistakes we made instead of hiding it, or just thinking ahead and not being willing to do those gray areas where there's something that you know is kind of wrong, but you think it's okay because everybody else is doing it or because of whatever in society. I don't know. Maybe people in power are more likely to be corrupt. Maybe it's a situation where people have something. So that's like a balancing act, where the only way they can be good at something is if they also are bad at something. Is it possible that there's a good rich person? Or a good person in position of power? Is there a point where it doesn't matter? Are we all doomed? Anyway, that's enough sadness for today. Tomorrow I'm sure I'll have some thing into my PTSD and whatever. Let me be over dramatic. Anyway, have a nice day, of course. And now it's time for the end card. That's what they call it. That's when there's the things at the bottom of the screens on either side, or sometimes they're in different places. Sometimes they link to videos or subscribe to the channel, or sometimes they're like, hey, we exist and this is the end of the video.